Hey, what's going on? It's probably a little BSC. If you don't know what BSC is by now, you should go back a few videos to one called Pure Genius or BSC. In there it'll explain what BSC is. But anyway, this is probably a little BSC. Yesterday I had an email from a YouTuber that I watch all the time, and I was like super excited. I mean, I called everybody up. I'm like, yeah, this is what's happening. This guy wants to promote me. It's gonna be awesome, blah 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 blah. And so I made a video yesterday called Two Time and Friday, kind of like what this dude was looking for, trying to get this promotion, right? But I got noticed because of a joke I told, and it was a black joke. And at the end of the black joke, I said nigga. I grew up around black people, and just saying nigga was just something that we've always done. I don't mean it as in a racial way or anything like that. I mean, anytime something like that is put into a joke, I understand, and a lot of people understand it's a joke. I mean, a lot of us went and watched Hangover, rolling at that movie. That movie is effing hilarious. But the dude gives his grandmother's Holocaust ring away to a stripper, and this big Allen dude with the beard and everything, he's like, I didn't know they give away Holocaust or rings at the Holocaust. Everybody in the theater was rolling. I still roll every time I see it. It is a funny line, but it is also making fun of a horrible time in life. I don't see us, dogging on that movie because of that. Funny is funny. People got to realize what jokes are and what not jokes are. And that's it. But last night as I slept, I kind of remember the movie Wayne's World. And if y'all don't remember that, you're probably too young or whatever. Go back and watch that movie. It's about these guys, and they're making this TV show in their basement, in their mom's basement. They got a hell of a following. But this guy sees it, and he sees it as a hell of a following. Mom, I can make money off this, He brings them in there. Well, they tries to change everything, right? Wayne, Wayne ain't having that, He makes all these jokes about this Noah Vanderhoff or whatever, the Noah's Arcade. He's making jokes on the sponsor of the show. Anyway, so they fire Wayne, and he's like, I'll just take my show and go. They took his show from him. Anyway, in the end, Wayne just kept being Wayne, and he got what he wanted. There was a guy, Mr. Big, came in there and seen it, and in the end, as long as you stick to what you're trying to do and you're true to yourself, you're going to get what you want. And that's basically what I'm trying to say, is I want to be true to myself and do what I want to get where I want to be. I don't want to have to be told what I can or can't do. Ed Sullivan tried to get Jim Morrison not to say higher. What does Jim Morrison do? He agrees to it. All of his band members are like, let's just do this, let's just do it. It ain't gonna hurt to change one word. So he's up there on stage, singing away, and that part comes up, and he goes, come on, baby, light my fire. He said, let me take you so much higher. He's like, it's just basically like saying, fuck you. Oh, and I'm not trying to say fuck you, or I'm not trying to say to go fuck yourself or anything like that. I'm BSC. If I was going to tell somebody to go fuck themselves, I would probably hire somebody to come over to where you're at, pull down their pants, shove this big dildo up their ass, pull it back out, hand it to you, and say, Fletch says it's your turn. That's how I would say go fuck yourself. I'm not trying to do that. The person who sent me this email, his name's Ty Bose. He's like the captain of Team Awesome, and it's a great show. I like the show. his dog's trouble. I mean, they're going to a EYB concert tonight, and I tweeted about that earlier, just so to help them be able to meet EYB, the Eli Young band, and I'm all for the show. I like the show. I watch it every day. I just got done watching the episode, so I mean, I'm not trying to say fuck off or anything. I'm just trying to say I'm going to be who I'm going to be. There was a more recent show called Grind, a movie called Grind, about these skateboarders, and they're trying to get everybody look at their sponsor me tape. If somebody will look and watch them and see how good they are, they're going to get picked up, and everybody's going to want to be, watch them. They're going to become like the next big thing. So they're going through all this crap throughout the movie. Well, then the lead character, he finally hooks up with Bam, professional skateboarder, and he's going to get, Bam's going to watch this sponsor me tape. They're all chit-chatting away. Well, this chick walks up. Bam lays into her. He's straight pimp-handing this girl. And this main character, Eric, he's like, well, man, you shouldn't talk to her like that. Bam's like, you know what, dude, if you really wanted me to watch this, you just blew it now. And he kind of just blows him off. But this kid, who has been trying so hard and finally was starting to see his dream starting to kind of come into play, he says, I'm not going to sit there and keep my mouth shut to get sponsored. I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to say what I got to say. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't have to say racial stuff, but I don't want to be told I cannot. That's the whole deal behind it. I'm not going to be the little blonde, the hot little blonde in the office putting on the knee pads and crawling underneath the office desk to get 2-week vacation when you're only offering one. I don't need a promotion that bad, you know what I mean? What I would like for you to hit the sub button, that yellow button right up there. Go ahead and hit the sub button. Come on by, check it out. You might laugh. You control, but my lips aren't going to touch your ass, and my words you're not going to control. Team Awesome for the win. Let's call Beam for the win. Awesome!